usually like to give context behind these, like on the top of it, just to like give the people a vibe. These aren't, just a conversation, not an interview, or so just kicking it. Speaking to people I like see and have seen like in the past and like their journey and shit. And I feel like you were one of the people I first met out here, and it's been dope to see what you do. So just give us some context behind what you do, your name, shit like that.
Yeah. So it's crazy because I'm one of the first people you met, period? Like, completely?
One of the first, yeah.
Wow.
Like, when I came out here, because of the whole, like, just being around B&O in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you, Aziz, Bruno, Bouvet,
yeah.
everybody.
Shout my dog. I mean, yeah, for the people, I go by Lil Rich. That's not a pick name by choice because, the Lils get a bad rep. But I own it wholeheartedly. That's a family name. My dad's name is also Rich, so everybody in my fam calls me Lil Rich. So sometimes people be like, "Oh, I'm sorry if I call you Lil Rich." I'm like, "Bro, that's literally my name, so I'm not tripping." But yeah, shit. Born in New York City, Harlem to be exact. Shout out Harlem River Projects.
I used to live in Harlem.
For real? Where's you at in Harlem?
130th between Lenox and 5th.
Fire.
That was character development.
Fire.
I love New York.
Bro, New York is the capital of the world, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? So, I was a little further uptown. I used to be able to hear the old Yankee Stadium from the project that I was raised in.
That's fire.
Which is crazy. But I was raised in Lowell, Massachusetts, 978. You know what it is? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, shit, man, that was really the upbringing. Somebody told me that somebody reached out to me recently and they was like, yo, don't leave this out. But I lived in a city called Everett.
Yeah, Everett.
You know Everett.
Mm-hmm.
I lived there for like 6 years, right when right after New York. And then I went to Lowell when my dad had gotten custody of me when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really the upbringing. And then I got out here in 2018.
Okay.
And this is now a big chunk of my life because I've been in LA for 8 years. So
okay. So
crazy to say.
I've been out here for half of that, 4 years. I was born in Methuen but raised in Lawrence. Yeah, so I'm like all around there. I've lived in Springfield, Chicopee, Haverhill, like all around Mass. And then left and went to Texas.
Where was you at in Texas?
Like North Texas, Dallas, Mesquite area.
Okay.
I graduated high school there.
Oh, fire. Damn, that must have been crazy, huh?
It was. It's like took a big chunk of my life for sure. But I liked it. I loved it, honestly. I learned a lot. But
Serious, man.
What do you remember from Lowell? Like what stuck out? The food, the people,
everything, bro.
Yeah,
the diversity, really. I feel like it was a great starting point to prepare me for the world because I was able to interact with so many different types of people.
Right.
So when I got out of there, just meeting different people, networking, and building relationships in and out of work was second nature because back home was so diverse, you know? Yeah, I mean, the food, we got everybody up there, bro. Like, you name it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all beautiful. I feel like that's what America is anyway, So
I don't know if you mentioned it, but when did you end up moving to Lowell? Because you were Harlem-born.
I got to Lowell in like 05.
05, okay. So how old were you?
10.
Okay, so you spent a good, maybe like a good 3 to 4 important years like in New York.
Yeah.
Kind of like childhood years.
Yeah, and I always went back and forth. So like, even when I lived in Massachusetts, I would still visit, I'd frequent New York. Like, I go back. Yeah. For sure. Because I did all my school shopping out there.
Okay.
So I would go out there, I'd go get fresh.
Okay, yeah.
Come back, I have a bunch of shit nobody had.
Yes, that was it, because it wasn't in Lowell.
Fucks no. I mean, you could get some, like, that era was where, like, blank tees we lived off those.
Yeah.
So if you could get the 5 for $20.
Okay.
That's all you kind of needed. As long as you had a good pair of J's.
Yeah.
Like, in that era, you could get through.
Okay.
Sure. So, but I would come back with, like, the Peles with the Averexes with the damn. I remember I came back. I was like the only one at that age with a wallet chain at the time before they came back around now. Okay. So
The
like
Velcro John or
I had the Skull Gang joint. I was real Dipset out as like a 12-year-old. So like I was on get, that's real Harlem shit for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it was love.
What do you feel like shaped? Well, let me not say. Let's get to that later. But like, what was the first like music memory you had? Like, how was the crib early on? Like in New York, did you take more inspiration from? Like what family member that you lived with did you take the most inspiration from on the music side of things?
Definitely my dad.
Okay, pops.
He put music in my life.
Okay.
From the beginning.
What was that first like? Like, well, what was his top 3 rotation? You feel like
his top 3 bro? He played so much shit.
Mm-hmm.
I would say top 3 rotation. His anything out of New York City in the 90s.
Okay.
It was just so much shit, bro. Like I can't even lie to you. And he played so many different things. I can't even pick 3. I would say I could pick 3 that I gravitated towards.
Okay.
For me, as a kid, they said I loved Usher.
Okay.
Yeah, I loved Usher. I have like home videos.
That's a good one.
Yeah, what? To get into somebody as talented as Usher early, that made my palate crazy from Rip.
That's like drinking wine or
yeah, what? Especially like what we talking about My Way, we talking about 8701.
Yeah.
All that shit, bro. He's like a North Star for me creatively.
Okay.
And then after that really was a lot of course a lot of Hove.
Nice.
For sure.
Yeah.
When I was young too, like super young, I played a lot of G-Unit, bro. A lot of G-Unit. That Beg for Mercy album, bro, in heavy rotation.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I go from Usher to G-Unit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's like
crazy. But then like as I got a little older, like he would be working, I'd just be at the crib and he'll have like stacks of CDs taller than me in the boombox. So I would just go through like bootlegs, mixtapes, and just be playing them in the 6 CD changer all day.
Yeah.
It was either, bruh, it's endless. Looking back, I'm like, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was playing everything, bro. From Outkast to T.I. to Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
All the way up to damn Jeezy. A lot of Southern shit, a lot of East Coast shit, West Coast shit. I grew up on
melting pot.
Yeah, melting pot, bro. Now I got into more genres as I got older, but yeah, pretty much all that.
I grew up on my stepdad listened to a lot of like Slaughterhouse, Jeezy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hard. So I was always listening to that stuff.
Yeah.
In the car, getting picked up from school. I'm like, bro, who is this?
Yeah.
It's just aggressive.
I don't know what it was. Like that shit was so. You know what it was? It was very aggressive, but the musicality of it was hard, bro.
Yeah.
Because I can go back and play a lot of that music now and just like, I'm still chasing that sound, even for the music I make.
Yeah.
So that's how I know it was impressive, you know? So.
When did you know, like, that you wanted to get into music? Like, do you remember?
Yeah, I used to write when I was super young, when I was like 10, 11.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to necessarily make music. I was just writing before I even knew how to write bars or rhyme scheme or whatever.
Like writing stories or writing songs?
I was writing raps.
Okay.
I was just writing, period.
Just writing.
Like, I didn't know the structure or nothing until I was like 12. And me and my cousin, shout out my cousin Chaz, we started making music. Because he had like this laptop and it had like this Windows recorder shit on it where like it wasn't a DAW, it was just like a thing where you could just record straight through. Then we hacked it to where like if you press play on iTunes, you would get the instrumental audio with the recording. So we would just try to record over instrumentals brought into iTunes, and then over time it kind of developed to where I'm probably getting ahead, but I ended up getting a DAW finally when I was playing AAU basketball with one of my friends, and he had this old ass program. It's called like Cool Edit Pro or some shit.
Cool Edit Pro.
You ever heard of it?
No.
Old as fuck. OGs know, and I'm dating myself for sure, but OGs know that. And I got
Cool
that,
Edit,
and that's what really opened everything up for me. Because once I got the DAW and really was recording myself, I think I had like this cheap ass mic.
Yeah.
That's what really opened my curiosity up. So.
Okay. And you were 12.
12. between like 12, from age 12 to like 15 was when I was really starting to do that for real.
Okay.
But not knowing what the fuck I was doing at all.
And you were in Lowell.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. What school did you go to?
Lowell High.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still got friends from Lowell High?
Yeah. Yeah.
Still keep in touch?
Yeah, a couple. Not too many. I got a couple. I mean, when I go back home, because we do every summer.
Yeah.
We do a basketball tournament. It's a charity event.
Yeah.
And then this is as natural as it gets on the truck. That was hard. That was hard. Yeah, we do a charity event, and it's almost like a family reunion.
Mm-hmm.
We do it in honor of this dude named Billy Gilmore. He was kind of like an uncle to me, but he passed away tragically a few years back, and he was kind of like, you know, somebody who just had a hand in everybody's life that went through the Boys and Girls Club in Lowell. So we just wanted to dedicate the event to him. Mm-hmm. And every summer we do it, and everybody pulls up. So it's like a reunion, and that's why I started to see a lot of people come out the woodworks from like whoever I grew up with. Maybe that was before me or around the same time as me, younger. So I tap in then, you know what I mean? But it's pretty much it.
The Boys and Girls Club was a big chunk of my life. Yeah. Big chunk. I was raised in the Boys and Girls Club.
Same.
But like now that you've done that you've been in music 10 plus years now, and like heavy in the industry, in situations where like, you know, most people don't reach in a lifetime, how do you feel like your relationships like have been affected? Like personally, intimately?
Man,
you feel like you have to sacrifice a lot of relationships?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, nothing that wasn't worth sacrificing. The only thing I don't like that I had to sacrifice is being away from my family, like so far.
Yeah.
Being in California, because everybody's out east.
Right.
And I get to go home a few times a year, if that. Mm-hmm. I still feel like it's not enough. And I feel like now that I'm older, I'm just missing out on some years with my fam.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm just, you know, when I do talk to them, it's like I'm doing what they would want me to do. They're like, yo, we want you to be happy.
That's good.
We want you to be out there, like, living your best life, chasing your dreams, as long as, like, you're healthy and safe. So that puts some ease at my mind. But as far as, like, school friendships and shit like that, I mean,
so
bro.
it all kind of fizzled out?
Yeah, it fizzled out. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas was hating on me in high school a lot.
That's like the common denominator, bro.
Yeah, everybody got... If you're not doing shit for real if you don't have haters at all, especially in high school.
100%.
So, like, those relationships, like, it's funny now because now that I got to leave, I feel like the separation created a lot of reverence for me. Not being so close, not being obtainable,
right,
and also doing things that, you know, people from the areas not really have seen. So when I go back, the respect is so much higher.
100%.
Versus if I just stuck around, it would have been different.
Right.
You know?
You're like accessible. Like you're still doing the same things we're doing.
Yep.
Do you think like the family thing is like a price you got to pay? Because I feel like obviously like anyone who kind of just like chases whatever it is they're going for, like to the max, to the extreme, makes that big move, like all for the most part deal with it. Because I mean, I deal with it all the time where it's like I spend so much time away from family.
Yeah.
I'm like out here doing what I got to do. But do you feel that's the price you got to pay for it?
I don't know if it's like textbook, like a price you have to pay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Because everybody's come up is different, right? You know? So, I mean, I guess it's just a part of my story, right? A part of my life. Like, you know, before I left, me and my cousin, we was kind of making a way into the game. But I feel like we maxed out, or at least I maxed out, just living there.
You peak quick.
Yeah.
Peak very quick. Yeah. Especially in Mass.
Well, it's like, okay.
Big fish, small pond.
Yeah, it's like I've done, I want more, bro. Like, and I can't do it staying here.
Right.
And it's not like I just woke up one day and said I got to go to California. It happened gradually. So we did this record with Tory Lanez in like 2015, and it got us a lot of looks. Like we was doing shows We was going to South by Southwest. Blogs was tapping in with us. Artists, producers, whoever. One of my homies that worked at OVO at the time.
Yeah.
He said to come to LA, and that's how we got there. And honestly, if that didn't happen, I probably would have never went. Actually, I would have never went like and thought of living here. I went here one time. I came here once with Stizz and them, with the homie Stizz. Shout out cousin Stizz.
Yeah.
Shout out Tim LaRue, all of them. I came out here because they was working on some music, and I came out here literally for like a day and flew back.
That's crazy. All the way back to Manhattan.
Yeah, but I was just hyped, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't think in my mind like I'm gonna live here at that point.
Right.
So when I linked with my homie Just, and he was at OVO, just seeing all of that like really made me think, and how things were developing made me think like, all right, cool, there's got to be a life here for me.
Right.
So.
And then how long did it take you from then to like actually moving out here?
A couple of years. So that was like 2016.
And then you came out here.
I came out here 2018. But
only 2 years. It's pretty fast.
But up until that point, it was visits. So like I would come out here for a weekend, go back, then a week, then a couple weeks, and then when I started doing the month stints,
you're like, all right, it's time to just stay.
Yeah, one time I think it was like I stayed through the New Year, and then like I was like, I'm not going back. You know what I'm saying? I was on the couch.
That's crazy.
At O's crib. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the couch, and then next thing you know, I'm paying rent, and we here. So. That's how it works.
That's be the best, like unplanned, kind of just like you fell in. It's like that feels the best, honestly. But it's like not too. I feel like I deal with that a lot, where I like overly plan a bunch of stuff, like hyper analyze shit.
I'm the same.
Stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to like, even like with this, like this is just like a format that's just like very, just letting it be what it is.
Yeah.
And like practicing like detachment from a lot of shit.
It's important, bro. Like I'm learning like it is important to have a plan and to manifest and to be intentional. But it's also very important to get out of your own way. I'm learning that like crazy.
For sure.
You know? And not to be so hard on yourself. Like I got to play you the album, and I mean,
crazy
shit. Like you're probably one of few, you know what I mean? I keep my music close to the vest, but I wanted to give you context of like where I'm at right now in my life, and I feel like the music helps. But even in that music, you could kind of hear how hard I am on myself, and I'm learning to not be so hard on myself and just not just give myself more grace, you know? And that shit is just a learning experience in itself.
When do you feel like that happened? Like, when was the time where you're like, all right, this is kind of getting out of hand? Like, was it just like it snapped into you, or was it gradual?
It was gradual. I think, you know, when you jump headfirst in the music shit and you get a little bit of success, you start to create these super unrealistic expectations for yourself. And when you don't hit those expectations at the time,
you feel defeated.
Yeah, at the time, or it doesn't happen in the way you thought it was gonna happen. You get. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but me, I got super hard on myself.
Yeah.
Especially when I, you know, signed my first publishing deal and it didn't go exactly how I envisioned, and I mean, I was depressed for like a year, I would say, and that was all just self-afflicted. You know?
Yeah.
Looking back, it's like the stuff I was stressed about, like I can't believe it, because it's like, you know, just I think lack of knowledge was causing me so much stress and depression.
So. Right. That's funny you say that, because I'm literally like, I don't know. I try to break my life up into chapters. Like, what am I calling this chapter? And I feel like a common thing that's been coming in is like the self-infliction thing. It's like putting shit there that's not there. It's just like you're just putting it there. Yeah. When you could literally just like walk around.
Yeah. It's not real, bro.
Yeah, it's not real. It's literally just an illusion.
Yep. Completely. So that's, I mean, bro, everybody's gonna deal with financial struggle. Everybody's gonna deal with emotional struggle. It's like, bro, like I started realizing like, yo, like my homie Silk would say this. He'd be like, yo, like you gotta understand, you do have enough. Like you always think you don't have enough, and that's why you're chasing something.
Right.
But when you realize how plentiful you are and how much shit you actually have,
that's when you feel whole.
That's when you feel whole. That's when your shoulders relax, and that's what really opens up the blessings. And that's why I feel like the knowledge of self is like, like it's everything. It's literally everything.
100%. I feel like that's the only reason like I've been able to like survive in LA. Is like being that the 2 years I did in New York, it was like straight character development, inner work, cut everything out. I was kind of just like in these four walls going crazy, but like in a good way. Like it was like mad necessary like to my journey.
Yep. What? Everything is, bro. Nothing is by mistake, bro. Literally. Even this right now, it's not by mistake. You know
it's all like intentional. And it's all like right on time too. I was just letting you know that like earlier, like
for sure, because I know we talked about just working on shit, and it hasn't really happened and it aligned, but timing is everything, bro.
100%.
And it's almost never when you envision it's gonna happen.
Literally.
Like I had to learn that, and like once you realize that, it's like, okay, cool. Like that, once again, that self-added pressure just drops, and when it does happen, it's like I'm actually glad it happened how it did. You know,
I was just talking to the homie the other day. I'm like, it's crazy because I've missed so many opportunities that I thought I was ready for, but then when I get them, I realize I wasn't ready for this. I would have fumbled. I would have fumbled. Like I had to go through this, that to like realize like whenever the big opportunity did come, I didn't fumble and I could actually build off of it and scale. And it's crazy how that works, because it's like you tell yourself you're ready, and then later you're like, all right, I was not ready.
You were not.
I was
ready,
gonna fuck everything up,
bro. I deal with that all the time.
Yeah,
all the time, bro. With people I work with me getting my own things done.
Yeah,
excuse me. Like even so, a lot of the people that I've worked with that I idolized, it's come to fruition for me years after I thought it would happen. If I did think it was gonna happen. One of those link ups was like the Big Sean thing. Like I rapped for him when I was like 19 years old. He came to Lowell once. It was for this is a show, and he performed at Songus, and my manager at the time, he had this smart idea to meet him after the show, like hours after, because we've seen his Sprinter, and we gave him like a CD or some shit with like our name or number written on it, and he never called.
Yeah,
rightfully so, because I don't know what the fuck was on that CD. It's probably ass. But fast forward years later, I'm in the studio with him and I'm making music with him, like full circle, completely full circle. And this is like, what, 10 years later? You know? Now, if I had to write it myself, I wouldn't have waited 10 years, but, you know, God up above is like, yo, like, you wasn't ready for that. Like,
yeah, this is it.
You know, now you're ready. So that's like a handful of moments, one of a handful of moments where I'm like, it just shows me like, okay, like everything you want to happen for you will happen for you.
Like, you're right on time.
And you're right on time, bro. That's all it is.
When you're in the studio with like a Big Sean or someone like an A-lister, there's any, like, I guess I don't want to say doubt, because it's kind of like the wrong word, but like, do you ever like kind of go back and be like, I mean, like, is there any moment in you that feels like I gotta work more?
Yeah, I mean, I always feel like I gotta work more, because I just get re-inspired by other people, other talented people.
Right.
Not from like a place of like I was unprepared. I don't think that usually ever happens.
Yeah.
Because I'm good at preparing. I think I'll hear something or see how people work, and it'll show me like, oh yeah, I gotta lock in and get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
trying to think if there was a specific instance where that happened, but honestly, no, man. I've been blessed to like seize opportunities when they come to me.
Right.
I don't think I've ever dropped the ball. Like, there's been times where like I've been in the presence of people I've idolized, but I just won't say nothing to them.
Right. Right.
You know, and
Kinda
that
just let it be.
Yeah, like, and sometimes I'll beat myself up about it because I'll be like, oh shit, like I gotta stop being so shy, bro, and like just, you know, seize the opportunity.
Yeah.
But also I'm like, I like things to happen organically too.
100%.
So I don't
I'm
want
the same way.
Yeah, I don't want to be the guy that's like, you know,
Forcing.
like, you know where we at, bro. Like, people are opportunities all around us.
That's a fact.
And I don't want to be that person.
100%.
But it's a balance. Like, it's like opportunity meets like being too passive. It's a balance constantly. So
I feel like that's definitely something I'll be struggling with sometimes. But then like some time will go by, I'll see this person again. They'll see me like more in like, I guess a better light. I'm in a better position. So like, I guess the way we meet is better. It's a little more like lasting.
yeah.
But then a part of me is like, am I ever gonna see this person again? Like, should I just take advantage of the moment right now?
Bro, speaking of
That shit is a battle.
it's a battle, bro. So you asked me about Paris earlier.
Yeah.
That same trip, we're at this party. It's Fashion Week. We at this party.
Yeah.
It's a private event, and like 5 feet away from me is Dave Chappelle. And I didn't say a word to him.
Right.
But like, that a part of me is like, why didn't I say something to him, right? Because we're like, if you're in that event, like you're supposed to be there.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, just even being there with him was enough for me.
Right.
To tell me like,
I'm on the right path.
Yeah. You know? Because I'm really next to Dave Chappelle in Paris rolling weed right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of insane.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? But I still feel like I have so much more to do.
Right.
You know? So
I've been in situations like that too, but I feel like one thing I started adopting was like, I'll go up to them. I'll say, hey, what up, bro? I respect what you're doing. Pleasure to meet you. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
That's a good one-liner.
Yeah, and then I just part. And they're like,
Yeah.
like, who is he?
Who is it?
Yeah, like, what does he do?
Right.
It's not like,
it's not too overbearing.
yeah, but it's like, okay, the next time you see me, you're more likely to like remember.
Yeah, true.
You know? So that's what I started kind of like doing. But it's hard to do that shit when it comes to like, if you see like a Dave or like a Hove or these fake people, it's like, what do I say?
Yeah,
Is there security gonna punch me?
Yo, that would make for a better story.
Like,
Yeah, I got snuffed out by Dave's security.
yeah, like,
Then you got Tiana Taylor to my left. You got my homie Cat over here.
crazy.
It would have just made it probably like, man,
It might
sometimes
be like,
I'm
you okay?
Right. Sometimes I'm like, man, do
Made
I
a little
just tweak
friend.
out and just really just go viral? Like, I like the intrusive thoughts in me think about it. I swear.
What do you after the decade you've been in LA, you said, I don't know, 8 years, right? 8 years, damn near a decade. What is the most like important thing you've learned out here? Like, for anybody coming out here, how do you feel like people should approach the move when it comes to being in spaces with these types of people?
I mean, just be yourself, bro. I don't even think I learned that. I think that's just something that was always in me. Just be yourself, and then also like know that nobody owes you anything.
100%.
Everybody's here to pretty much do the same thing you're trying to do. So, like, this shit is, you got to be grateful to even just be here,
Right.
and have the opportunity to you know, touch greatness and just be in greatness, and for it to rub off on you. I think if you're grateful, you're yourself, and also like perseverance, just know that like, if you want to get somewhere, if you want to get to a high peak or a high, like your goal is like pretty big, just know it's gonna take 1,000 no's, bro. It's gonna take going broke 7 times. It's gonna take falling off 7 times.
Yeah.
Like that's a part of it. Because once you fall off that 7th time, get up that 8th time, like,
That might be the one.
that might be the one, and it's like the experience just sharpens you crazy.
100%.
So you have an advantage just alone
100%.
through the experience and through the vigilance, you know. So that's what I would say.
Because there is no like rule book. It's kind of just like, I say this a lot, but like life adjusts to the circumstances. Like whenever you make a move, like life is just gonna adjust to that move. Like you can't ever plan it. I think you said that earlier, but like things can't ever go the way you expect them to go. Like it might go a complete, like yeah, you may end up at in like the same like with the same result, but like you might have to detour.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of detours, bro.
Yeah, like
For
a ton
sure.
of detours.
I don't know if anyone's telling you like they came out here or did anything, tried to do anything with their life and it went exactly as they thought.
They're lying.
Motherfuckers is lying. For sure.
Selling a dream.
For sure. This shit is all about detours. Can you survive the detours?
Literally.
It's really what it is. Straight up.
What was your biggest detour? Like, where do you feel like shit damn near hit the fan for real? Where you're like, damn, is it? You're like, damn, is this it?
Is this it? Probably when I went broke after my first publishing deal. Only because I'm like, damn, is this like God playing a joke on me? Like, I worked so hard to make the most money I've ever had in my life and lose all of it.
Yeah.
And now I built a lifestyle for myself that wasn't sustainable. So it was like
lifestyle inflation.
Yeah, it was just a learning experience, and like I'm not the first person to fuck up their first bag.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Not the last.
Exactly. So at that time I'm like, damn, this is like almost worse than not getting it. Having it and losing it was worse than not getting it in the first place.
Right.
That's how I felt at the time. But powering through it made it all the better, because now it's like when I started to make more money again and have more success again, this time around it felt way easier because I went through the bullshit.
Right. You've been around the block.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I put it in perspective. It's like, man, it could have been way more money that I lost. I could have had way more at stake. Like, I have no kids. I could have had a whole family. I could have been older. I could have been in my 50s. Like, there could have been just way more at stake, and I could have been in a way worse spot. So that was probably the only time I was like, damn, like
did this shit just...
this is it. Like, I've had challenging moments at times. Like, at one point I chose, like, to be homeless for a second.
Yeah.
That was when I was young as fuck. I was like 20, and me and my dad were beefing briefly. And I left the house, and I was living out of like this half a studio. At that time I was like kind of living out of my car, and I ended up living with my manager for a year at his parents' house. But that was like, it wasn't a is this it moment, but that was like a real like, okay, like I'm just thugging it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But those moments, like, those are the important moments.
They're defining.
Yeah, for sure.
After that, where do you feel like the biggest win came? Like, where do you feel like, damn, like, did I just make it? If you even had that moment, like, cause you know, there's obviously top of one mile and the bottom of the next, but there is those big wins where you feel like, damn, like I'm getting closer. After that, what did you feel like was the biggest moment?
Biggest moment. They've came in different forms. I think when I first got to executive produce my homie Stizz's album, that was huge. Yeah. Because I worked with major labels at that point, but never to that extent where like I could just have my hands on an entire album. Right. You know?
You were really pulling the strings.
Yeah, like being in the driver's seat for some of it, you know? And we got a plaque off that album. Shout out to City Girls. Shout out to Bia. Yeah. Doja Cat. Perfect went crazy. That shit plaqued up.
Yeah, I remember that song. That was a hit.
Ride with me, bitch, you perfect.
That was a hit.
We made that in Stizz's crib. Just me and him. So like those moments were huge because I know where we started from. You know what I mean? And it didn't take It did take a village. It took timing. It took a lot of different things. But that was like the first time. But like, there's so many, bro. Like, even when the first person I ever met on some industry shit that gave me real game and something I could walk away with was Ryan Leslie. And that was like, I was like 20 years old. And this was before I came to LA. He took a liking to me and my cousin at the time because he went to Harvard. So
Yeah.
he found our music, reached out. We took a meeting with him, sat with him for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And he was trying to sell us this tech. We weren't trying to sell us. He was trying to just have us use this tech that he was working on. It was like kind of for independent artists. And just giving us a bunch of game, like just industry pitfalls, shit that he went through.
Yeah.
But even that was huge because it was like up until that point, I didn't do shit in music, nothing. So like to meet someone like him at the time, it's those
battery in your back.
Yeah, it'd be those moments that be like, oh shit, like this gonna keep me going for another couple of years at least.
Right.
And that's all you really need sometimes.
Right.
So it's a bunch of them, man. But those are some of the early ones. For sure.
Yeah. My fault. What, bro, who is Ryan Leslie?
You don't know who Ryan
I needed to be like transparent for everybody.
Nah,
I didn't want to sit here and act like probably by face I know him, or
You probably know him by songs too. So Ryan Leslie, he is. I'm gonna send you this video. You probably seen it. Went viral one time, but like, he was in the studio playing like 15 instruments at once. Like he was on keyboard, then he was on the bongos, then he was singing, then he was on the boards. But like,
he's just a magician.
Pretty much, he's a producer, artist, writer, producer, fucking world-renowned tech bro, finance. Like, he. Do you know who Cassie is?
That sounds yes, Cassie. Yeah.
So he came in with Cassie. He was writing and producing all her music, and they got like
That was the. Yeah, I know Cassie.
yeah. So, a lot of all her early hits was him. He wrote and produced them all, and he was an artist too.
Yeah.
We're talking like mid to late 2000s. But now like he stepped out of the mainstream a minute ago.
Yeah.
And then he went on to do tech and different things.
Good for him.
Yeah, but he went to Harvard at 16 years old, bro.
Insane.
Genius.
Yeah, literally.
Nuts. You should look into him. You get a lot of
Ryan Leslie.
You get a lot of game from him, bro.
Yeah.
He's the real deal.
You know who else is like dope as hell? Like I really like respect their story. Mark Echo.
Crazy.
Like
He created Complex, didn't he?
yeah, but he also like gracefully crossed over from Echo to clothing to Complex. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's
Like
nuts.
culture hub,
Pioneer. Yeah, bro.
Like anybody who can like, we were talking about that earlier. Like anybody who can just like dominate different mediums. Like there's nothing can stop you. It was chameleon. Who do you feel like so far that you've met that has been like the most like shocking? Not like because they're famous, but just because like damn, like this person is smart as hell. This person is very talented. Like this was like a oh shit. Like you could really see the work they've put in.
So many, bro. We're trying to think. Let me think. Who have I met? I'm just trying to think of like the best answer because I met so many different people along the way.
It doesn't even have to be the top one, but just the few that go to the front of your mind.
I want a good answer though. I don't want to pick the wrong answer.
Yeah,
Not the wrong answer, but I've met so many. I mean, bro, it depends on the medium too. Like, in as far as music goes and just knowledge of music, like I worked with this dude named Tyrone Thomas.
Yeah.
He's one of the most successful songwriters of all time.
Really?
And he's the one that showed me that music is literally a science. And just being around him, just hearing him speak, working with him, I learned so much about music in general.
Yeah.
Even the business aspects of it. Steve Rifkin, he's an industry legend. He founded Loud Records, which is Wu-Tang. He found Wu-Tang, found Big Pun, he found Mobb Deep,
Legendary.
found 3-6 Mafia, Akon. Like it's ridiculous.
Legendary.
He's almost like an uncle to me. Him and his son and me, we're good friends.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, the list goes on. Anderson .Paak.
Oh yeah, Anderson he's nuts.
Yeah, Anderson .Paak is insane. We got songs in the vault. I don't know if they'll ever come out. I got a record I did with him and Thundercat. It's insane, and I'm like begging his manager Crystal for it to come out one day.
I recently
just for me. You know what I'm saying?
I recently met Thundercat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't even recognize him. Because like the transformation's crazy. I remember Thundercat like I just want some fun, like in the Mac Miller, the Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
And then like I saw him at this 25th anniversary thing Spotify was doing with Erykah Badu.
Yep.
I was like Thundercat. I'm like, bro, he's talented. Shout out Thunder.
Just an alien, bro.
Man, Anderson .Paak 2 is different. Bro.
Just being able to say like, yo, I work with him, I have music with him.
It's crazy.
It's nuts.
It's crazy.
So, it's like these people, being in the presence of these people, like just humble me, but also like fuels me completely.
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
And I just heard the album, like, I guess what would you call this chapter? Like this chapter of music, because there's a lot of layers in that music, man. Like a lot.
I would say
there's a lot to take from it, you know?
I would say the era of intention.
Okay.
I've always been intentional with my music, but I guess I'm more intentional with like the full scope of it this time, not just the musicality of it, but how I want it to be presented, how I want it to be released, how I can't control how it's going to be received,
right?
But like I want, if whatever I'm in control of, I'm in full control this time.
Right.
Whereas before it was a lot of testing. So now like everything down to the symbolism and how I'm showcasing the art and you know where I want it to be seen, all this different shit, bro. Like
the whole experience.
Yeah, the whole experience. Like I think it's a culmination of all my experiences, all my industry prowess, all of just my musical journey and influences just wrapped into one. So I would say it's like the era of intention for me.
Yeah. That's interesting. I feel like for me, I just turned 27 and I think that just like snapped in like I was still somewhat intentional about the things I was doing, but now it's like something snapped in me where it's like, okay, everything does matter. Like this decision could like dictate a lot in the future. And I feel like I'm a lot more like careful with the things I do now. And like how I approach things and stuff, you know?
Bro,
yeah, this is sick though.
The fact that is on camera, what is that, a carpet?
Yeah, it looks like carpet.
It looks like a fucking, I don't know what it looks like, but we'll see what it looks like on camera. You laughing too. But yeah, bro. I don't know if it's an age thing or if it's
I think it's an experience thing.
It's an experience thing. Yeah.
Like you could be any age and fall into that. I don't know. It seems like you grew up quick.
Yeah.
I think I relate. Like I grew up quick, so it's like having to like deal with certain stuff like was expedited.
Yeah, bro. I mean, rightfully so, forcefully so. You know, I came out here. I didn't have a trust fund. I didn't have
it's off the muscle.
Family support. Everything was off the muscle. And being so far, and just navigating this industry. You know, it's
tough.
It was all, you know, you had to grow up quick. But I could thank my dad completely for just preparing me for the world. You know, him being like born and raised in Brooklyn in the 60s, 70s, 80s.
Tough era.
Crazy era to live in.
Right, like 60, if that's your prime, that's crazy.
Yeah, like he was born in the 60s, but like to grow up in New York City in that era, which is the fastest place on earth,
being 20 in the 80s, in music.
Yeah.
Bro, like a gold mine.
Yeah, he has some crazy stories too. He told me like one time like he was dancing at a party with Faith Evans and Biggie security almost just jumped him. It was hilarious. Like he has funny stories like that.
Yeah.
But, so I think like his street smarts allowed me and the environment that we grew up in to really like come out here and really like be able to just maneuver and shake without falling into, you know, being strung out on drugs or, you know, moving around with the wrong crowd or just, you know, selling out to try and get somewhere, get some bread or get some recognition. Like that shit was never even an option for me.
There's a lot of that out here.
What? Everybody's selling their ass.
A lot of that out here.
Come on, bro.
It's crazy.
It's the name of the game out here, bro.
It's actually crazy. And I was like wondering, I'm like, no wonder you got to where you got to.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm seeing how you move around these people.
What? I was talking to my cousin about that. I was like,
no wonder it's taking me so long.
I was about to say the same shit. I was like, yo, if I was moving around fucked up like that, I probably would have more money.
Yeah, you probably have a Grammy by now.
Yo, straight up.
It's crazy.
But it's cool though. We'll take the stairs, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't tripping.
I like the stairs. Elevator could jam up and be trapped in there with some weird people.
What? Real. It's a real thing.
The trap, like the LA trap.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier, like the whole just like trying to feel like you got to keep up with people. Well, how do you? You feel like the trap got you sometimes, or slightly trapped you? Kind of let go, or?
Yeah. I mean, early.
Yeah.
Early, not like, you know, when you get out here, because the opportunity is all around you, it's so easy to just like want to take every session, go to every party, just be everywhere,
like FOMO.
Yeah, FOMO, definitely FOMO. But just like knowing that, just like making sure like, all right, I didn't come out here to fuck around, I didn't leave my family, I didn't leave my family, I didn't leave all this different shit for nothing, so I got to make the most of it. But it's like you could burn out doing that shit, you know what I mean? Badly. Or you could lose yourself. I've seen people lose themselves, bro.
Yeah.
And not even realize it.
Yeah.
You know, and then they're hanging out with people that they don't even know, like, bro, these people don't have your best interest. Like,
100%.
Niggas don't understand.
It's transactional.
Yeah. Well, even that, like, niggas don't understand the difference between their real friends and their outside friends.
Yeah.
Like, fuck the industry shit. Some people just want to be around you because you have access.
There's benefit.
Yeah.
100%.
You can get into the next party they want to get to. You can get next to this different group of women they want to get next to. Like, bro, that and then when you try to hit them up outside of that, they're not answering your phone.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I still deal with that now. Like,
yeah.
Not on some shit where like I'm chasing anybody, but there's people right now that treat me a certain way and I know why, you know? Based on whether it's my access or my relationships.
Right.
And I'm not even really mad, you know what I mean? I just see
but
it
you
for
just
what
peep
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Having the awareness of it is what's important.
100%.
So I think having awareness is important of all of that. So yeah, I mean, shit, the LA trap, bro, there's a lot of different shit, bro. I mean, but it ain't just music. I mean, you could be in any form of entertainment out here and, you know,
it gets like that.
Yeah, it gets like that, bro. So it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, bro. I feel like I teeter on it. It's like, damn, should I? But I always stray away.
It's enticing, you know?
Yeah, I'm always like, damn, is the grass greener over there? And I'm like, nah. The grass greener where you water it.
Hey, now you spitting, bro. Nah, man, shit, you sound like a rapper more than me. Straight up. But you're right. You're right, bro. So it's like all learning and feeling, but also like I don't want to overthink and overly feel to the point where like
it stops you.
Yeah, it's exactly.
I struggle with that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And sometimes it's good to give your brain a break too. That's what I'm learning is to like, all right, like not everything has to be of deep thought or of criticality. Like you could just chill, bro. You need that.
Right.
Because when you step away from that and you go back to it, you're fresh and your brain is stronger, I think, and it's more powerful versus like being too close to the fire for too long. And that's what just creative shit in general. Yeah, I think that's one thing I had to balance living here is like, okay, like because it's bro, I could work 24 hours a day if I want to, but
it's not sustainable.
No, bro, not at all. Like, not only is it physically taxing, more mental than anything.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like, all right, bro, like maybe I don't want to make music today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I still get workers' anxiety when I'm not working.
Yeah, I get that. Oh my. I can't. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't take a break without feeling like I'm falling behind.
Yeah. Bro.
Every time I feel like I need a break or I'm taking a break, it's like I feel like I'm not doing enough. And it's crazy because I would come off 2-3 weeks of straight, and then I take one day.
Yep.
One day.
We all deal with it, bro. This
it's actually crazy.
A common thing. But you gotta think, it's like, bro, if you don't take the break, how are you gonna keep continuing to come up with new ideas?
Right.
And how are you gonna keep continuing to be excited and want to do it?
Yeah.
If you overdo it, you're gonna fucking not want to do it.
Right.
Straight up. Like sometimes I like just going to the studio and not working. I'll go there and just be a fly on someone else's session.
Just catch a vibe.
Or I'll serve a different purpose. Like maybe maybe I'm supposed to just be there for comedic relief.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm there to just make people laugh.
Right.
And loosen up the room.
Yeah.
Like I don't always got to be there as the engineer, as the producer. You know?
Right.
So that shit I'm still learning too. You know.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I struggle with that heavy. It's like, especially I don't know if it's an age thing, but I feel like now it's like I got the energy, I got the time. Like any second, any minute that I'm not doing it, I feel like I'm wasting.
Yep. I feel this. I get it. But you gotta let go of that anxiety, bro. You have to.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna open up the blessings. When you step away too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta just let shit come to you.
That's a fact.
You know.
I've slowly learning that. Like just actually being a magnet versus like trying to chase and grab and like, you know.
Yeah. I'm still teaching myself that. Like I told myself, damn, I just want to do more shit like this. Like I would love for people or anybody want to sit and pick my brain.
Yeah.
And sure enough, you come through my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I didn't chase anybody down. Like so I'm just through that. I'm learning like, okay, cool. You got to be the magnet sometimes. Bro.
Yeah.
You have to.
And the opportunity will like present itself.
Yeah. You got to give the universe space to turn you into a magnet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're always in some shit, nothing else could come through and try to bless you. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So
I respect that, bro.
Oh man, life is a feeling process, bro. That's all it is. It's all like intuition, really.
Yeah.
Like yes, it is experience from what we do, what we go through. But like some of the probably 90% of the people we look up to have to just follow their intuition.
Literally.
That's all it is.
It's so crazy. Before I want to like this will be the last one before we wrap up, but I was just dealing again. I was telling you this thing in the car. Like I'm dealing with this like big corporation that's kind of like just has all their hands in my ears, and just trying to give me like all these opinions. But I keep telling them like I trust my gut and my intuition. That leads to my strongest work.
Yeah.
All the thinking and that comes from like projection and the box the world puts you in. So it's like my strongest work comes from like an empathetic place.
Yeah.
You know. It's like I'm not thinking about it. It's just happening. It's just going like flow state type of vibe.
Yeah, dude.
That's where the strongest work comes. Anytime I'm trying to think about some shit, overdo it, that's when the doubt creeps in.
Oh yeah.
Someone's voice creeps in, and it's like, But saying that to say, like, if you was to, I guess, leave one piece of you and one thing you've learned that's like been like the overarching thing with how you're leading your life right now, what would it be? How would you wrap it up? What would be the last chapter?
Giving, always giving.
Okay.
Everybody should come from a place of giving.
Mm-hmm.
If you do anything with the mindset of I'm doing this for somebody else to gain,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna come back to you in the way you want it to. Straight up. Even the richest people on earth are rich because they're making other people rich.
Right. That's a fact.
Like, I read some stat where they're like Jeff Bezos only owns like 9% of Amazon, bro. And he's the richest human on earth. I mean,
That's actually
Elon,
insane.
but-
Who owns the?
So
Was that distributed between a bunch of other people?
it's shareholders,
Crazy.
you name it.
Damn, 91%.
They said Amazon made like 14,000 millionaires, bro. You gotta think about that.
That's insane.
So, like, just off that concept alone, it shows you, like, yo, when you operate from a place of like, yes, a lot of our art is self-serving, but it's meant to serve somebody else.
Right.
You're gonna get things back for sure. So I almost look at it like charity is really living, low key. Like, and that is, I mean, if you're spiritual, like that's biblical. Like,
right.
It's all, that's like almost like the perfect math for everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, whenever somebody does something that involves giving to somebody else, everybody gains. Even if you feel like you're losing in the moment, you gain somehow.
Right.
Whether it's emotionally, transactionally, through finance, physically, whatever it may be, you're gonna gain. So that's what I would say is like the chapter, the ultimate chapter is giving, and you'll get whatever you want.
That's dope. That's hard. Yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
My God.
Hell yeah.